This book was conceived in the parish and brought forth in the seminary. Across 2 decades I have served the church in a range of roles, as an overseas missionary, as a church planter, and then for 14 years as a parish pastor. I've lived in urban, suburban, and rural small-town settings, served at small and mid-sized churches, with multiple staffs and all by my lonesome. My ministry bingo card is pretty full. Now I have the privilege to teach at a seminary, where our mission is to form pastors and other leaders for the church. My days are given to reflecting on and imparting the art of pastoral ministry and the craft of communicating the good news. It's at this convergence of experience and reflection, of practicing and pondering, that this book is born. What motivates the book is a disheartening pattern I have noticed among those I have walked alongside throughout my ministry. I've noticed it in myself, too. Over and again, I've seen and heard how the people of God wonder whether, or how, their lives, seemingly so small and insignificant, could have eternal and lasting significance. What difference can my little life have on this huge world? More poignant still, those paper cuts to the soul start to bleed out hopefulness. Such conversations typically end in prayer and tears, both for the parishioner and the pastor. Now I help to form the pastors who go out to minister to such folks. But not only do their parishioners feel at times insignificant and small, the pastors themselves suffer it too. A handful make it to mega-churches and so-called significant ministries, but the majority will tend the Lord's vineyard in out-of-the-way places, with congregations that can't fill their pews, whose best days seem to be behind them. Such is ministry in 21st century North America. People respond differently to these conditions, as I'll describe further in Chapter 1. To oversimplify, I see largely 2 reactions to this perceived inadequacy and inferiority, which are 2 sides of the same coin. The one is what I call restless ambition, the kind of hustle culture, ladder climbing that we've become all too familiar with in the age of exhibitionist social media. The other, less well-known but arguably even more lethal, is resigned ambition. It either outright rejects ambition or else despairs of it. This happens when people check out of life, figuratively or all too often, literally.